everyone, I hope you're well and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm bringing back a makeup video. We haven't done one in a while, so I thought we'd do one today. I'm going to do like a really pink, smoky, pretty look. I did it on holiday. I loved it like so much and it was just so fun to be able to like play with makeup on holiday. Really nice look, very easy, very simple. So I thought I'd walk you through that today. I hope you guys enjoy. If you do, please remember to smash thumbs up button, subscribe, and let's get on into it. I've just popped a couple of clips in just to keep my hair out my face. I've been living for this kind of like wavy Molly May hair. I love it, like a lot. Like I'll wash my hair and then I'll like blow dry it and then I'll put these and I'm like, yeah. I think I prefer it to my normal curls, which is saying a lot, so I'm not going to say that just in case. But at the minute, I'm loving it. Now these are fresh, so they're very like tight, but they'll drop out. But yeah, obsessed. I use the Mark Hill waver mermaid thing. I've just primed my eyelids. I use the P. Louise base in Rumour 0.5. It doesn't crease. It gives you like an even base on your eyes, just because we need that. Lots of colour about to be added, and yeah, you don't need to set it or anything, just apply your eyeshadows on top. But the first palette I'm going to go in with is a really affordable palette actually. It's the Revolution X Soph shadow palette. It's so pretty inside, I love it. Anyway, I'm going to go in with the first shade here. This is the shade Cookie Dough. It's like a muted brown. I've got it on a really fine like definer brush. I'm just going to start buffing that through the crease. And I'm kind of going to wing it out like I do all my eyeshadow looks. As you can see, this is very pigmented. I literally tapped in that like literally the slightest tap. So pigmented. But I'm just going to I'm going to keep blending that until I'm happy with the shape. The shape is kind of important with this look because it kind of gives you that winged eye look. But yeah, I did this on holiday for one of the nights we went out, and yeah, just insane. Was loving it. I did use two different palettes, but you really don't actually have to. I just did anyway. But yeah, you literally could just use this Soph palette and be done, but I wanted to go that touch bit further, so I used two. I'm just blending and blending just to create that kind of like seamless rather than it being like block eyeshadow, just to make sure there's no harsh lines. Oh, he's back with the molar. I'm gonna wait for a few minutes. Okay, I've waited a couple of minutes. Well, I've waited a long while actually, and he's kind of stopped outside now, so I'm gonna carry on. I did the other eye while I was gone. But yeah, literally just the same on the other side, same shape, wing it out, pull it right back, and then we'll clean the rest up later. Is he actually having me on? I'm just going to carry on because otherwise I'm going to be here for hours. I'm going to use the shade Cereal, which is one of the darker browns in the palette, but I'm going to use it really lightly just on the outer corner, just to create a bit more definition. I'm going to kind of take this, not halfway across my eyelid, but probably around a third of the way across my eyelid, just to, yeah, create some definition. I don't know why I was holding my hand there. But yeah, just a bit more definition, a bit more smokiness. And then we'll start adding the pink, and then we'll add darker browns where we want to. Just to make sure we're not overdoing it, because obviously the statement is definitely the pink. But I'm just going to keep blending and blending and adding more where I want to. Also, if it starts to get too dark, or like you've overdone it, just add in your lighter brown again and it will tone it down a bit. I'm bringing that right across the front of my crease, all the way to the very end. I'm going to take a bigger brush just to blend the edges of that out. Just a fluffier brush just to blend it in with the other brown. I'm happy with the shape of that. I'm going to take a makeup wipe and just using the corner of my finger, well, I'm going to wrap it around my finger. I'm just going to slowly take off the front of the eye, just in case any products got on there. That's not working. Let me use a cotton pad. I'm folding this up really small. I'm just going to apply a bit of that on there. And then take off the front. Just again, give us a plain base for the pink. I'm then on my finger going to take the white colour and just press that into the front of my eyelid, just to get rid of any oils, for one, because I removed the base, and also it just makes it a bit more plain for the pink shadows to lay on top of. I did actually film this video while I was on holiday, yeah. My battery died. It was such a shame because it was going so well. I'm going to do the other eye once I finish this eye. I'll do that off camera because otherwise I'm going to be here for a long time. This is the Made by Mitchell palette. Now mine's a bit broken. That's just the mirror. But I'm going to use this shade here, which is the light kind of baby pink, but not baby pink at the same time. But I'm going to take that on a dense brush. Like a really small dense brush, and I'm packing my brush up with that because this is pigment, and I'm just going to start pressing that into the front of my eyelid, being sure to keep the kind of round shape I've got going on. I take it just above the crease so you can see it when I've opened my eyes, but yeah, just packing that until I'm happy with the colour payoff. As I said, it is a pigment, so you can build them up as much as you want to, or as little as you want to. I do find a bit of fallout from these underneath the eyes, but that's why I've done my eyes first, so if I do get it I can just clean it up. I'm then going to mix these two shades here, this one and this one, so the brighter pink and the kind of corally pink, just to mute the bright pink down a bit because it's very bright. And just create that kind of transition in the middle from the light pink to the dark pink. Ooh, the lighter pink to the brighter pink. Making sure to blend that loads. And then I'm dipping back into that baby pink just to soften the line in between the two. I've just zoomed you in a bit, I forgot to do it at the beginning. But just so you can see exactly what I'm doing. Can you see how I've like kept the shape? But I haven't applied anything like a concealer on the top to make them come out brighter. They're just great eyeshadows really. But now we're going to add the bright pink like on its own. So I'm just removing any excesses from my brush. Also, that first pink shade is quite chalky, so you don't really get much from it, but you get enough. But this colour's where it's at. And I'm just patting that where I want it. And then again, don't mind about this line here because we'll blend it in with the brown to get like no lines, so don't worry about that too much yet. And I'm just going to keep packing and packing that on until I'm happy. I'm going to take this really small brush and take in Milkshake again, which is the lightest pink. I'm going to blend those two together. I'm just going to use my finger actually with the pink shade, the really bright pink shade, just to make sure it's sitting, because you find with pigments that they don't sit too well. See what I mean? Just to tone it down a bit. I'm just gonna really quickly clean up that stuff underneath my eye because pink stains. And it does stain, and the pink I've got underneath my eyes is very bright. Now I'm pretty sure on holiday I added the shimmer, so I'm gonna add the shimmer. Again, pack a brush. And the shimmer is called Michelle. She's very pretty. But I'm just going to use that where I've laid that really hot pink. I'm going to use my finger and just apply that to kind of like the centre but the edge as well. Again, fluffy brush. You really can't go wrong with just keep blending. And I kind of want to add a bit more of the really light colour to the front of my eye. I'm going to take another packer brush and just pack that on Oh, I've got it in my eye. And then add a bit more shimmer. Because we love the shimmer. I love it a lot. Just a tiny bit on there. Okay, I think I'm going to darken this up a bit. I'm going back into the Soft palette and I'm going to use the shade Brownies. This is quite a big fluffy brush. But I'm just going to apply it on the outer corner. Just blend those together. And then all it out. I might look a bit crazy at the minute, but trust me, it does all come together. But I'm going to spray this brush that I was taking the pigments on, because the milkshake shade doesn't seem to be sticking. So I'm hoping if I load my brush up with setting spray, it will go on there a bit better. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's so much better. Yeah, please don't worry about how crazy I look right now, because once we've got lashes and mascara and skin's done, it will all come together. I'm going to quickly pop off camera, do the other eye, and then I'll be back. While I'm gone, actually, I'm also going to pop on my lashes, so then you'll get the full effect once I'm back. So I'll be back in a minute once I finish this other eye. As you can see, I've now cleaned everything up. I actually took off the brown wing and made this one a little bit shorter because this one was a lot smaller and I kind of preferred how this one looked compared to this one, so I kind of like just got off some of the brown. But I'm going to zoom you back out now. I'm going to do skin. I'm going to use my foundation first. I have already like primed and done my skincare and stuff. I'm going to use the Hollywood Flawless Filter in the shade Free. This is Fair Medium. I love this foundation. If you guys have watched any of my previous videos, you will know that. It's just skin. It's skin in a bottle. That's the best way I can describe it to you. Literally skin in the bottle. Also, if you're wondering, the lashes I've got on are the Dose of Lashes. What's that within? Baddie lashes. I really like them, like a lot. They're very nice. I do have to cut them quite a bit because they are quite long. But to be honest, I cut most lashes because I've got quite small eyes. They do look a bit crazy at the minute, but once we've done everything, especially brows, we'll be alright. I'm just using a brush to blend that into my skin, but you guys will see what I mean when I say it literally looks like skin. Oh, it's the glow. It just makes your skin look so healthy and radiant. And it doesn't really look like you've got foundation on, which is always nice. It doesn't feel like you've got foundation on either, which is even better. Just blending that until it's all blended. There's nothing worse than cakey foundation that isn't blended. Moving on to concealer. The concealer I'm going to use is the Maybelline Fit Me. This is in the shade 10. I love this concealer. If you've tried the NARS Radiant Creamy, this is very, very similar. Like, very similar. I like it a lot. I actually prefer the applicator on this. Now, it's very similar, but I find that with the NARS one, I couldn't get much product out. Like, it'd take me a fair few dips to just like cover the underneath my eye. But that literally took 2 for my whole face, so it's good. It's very good. I'm just going to start tapping it out. I always leave my eyes till last because I want to get maximum coverage payout underneath my eyes. So I kind of like let it set a bit rather than tapping it in straight away. And then I always start with the outer corner and I use the side of my brush just so I don't disturb any of the eyeshadow, because the shape I've got it at is the shape I want it to be. And then I just start blending the rest. Just see the coverage that concealer gives. I love it. Also, so much more affordable than the NARS Radiant. As you can see, I've got like coverage on my skin, but you can still see my skin, which I really like. I know some people won't be a fan of it, but if you do like that kind of, I woke up like this, like my skin but better, then this combination is a dream. I'm just gonna quickly do my eyebrows. I'm not gonna do them on camera. Revolution Brow Pomade as always, but I literally just follow my natural shape, really nothing exciting. You see, eyebrows, they just frame your face and make everything look so much better. I do look very glowy at the minute, but we'll sort that out, don't worry, trust the process. I'm gonna use my Primark contour stick. You guys know how much I love this. Because it's a foundation stick, I think it's just made to be a bit more creamier, so it blends so much easier and just melts into the skin. I'm also taking that down my nose and creating myself like a little circle. I look like a mad person, but it's fine. Trust the process. I'm gonna keep saying it because I look crazy. But yeah, just tap that out with the same brush I use for my foundation. I find that if I use the same brush I use for my foundation, it also helps it to melt easier into the skin, because you're essentially mixing the two together, and you've still got kind of leftover foundation on your skin. I also keep my bronzer high, as you can see, give you that facelift without having to have all these needles shoved into you. And then I kind of do circles on my forehead because I like to fill a like larger surface area. I don't care if it's too precise on my forehead. I also take it up to like just under the front of my brow, just to blend it in with my eyeshadow. Honestly, makeup word, blend. Blend, blend, blend. For blush, I'm going to use the Charlotte Tilbury Beauty Light Wand in the shade Peach Gasm. I'm going to use this on my finger because I've had a bit of an explosion. So I'm going to use my finger just to tap that in. Just because I don't want too much on my skin. I just want a little bit of colour, more glow apparently. But really good product. I have literally all three. I've got the Peach Gasm blush one. I've got the light medium contour one. If you're looking to get that and you're a similar skin tone to me, or even darker, go for the light one because it's quite dark. Yeah, just go for the light one. I'm now going to apply a layer of setting spray because it's party season. I don't want makeup to move. This is the Urban Decay All Nighter, by the way. It's one of my favourites. My wrist is clicking. For powder, I'm going to use my Laura Mercier just because it just creates seamless, flawless, airbrush looking skin. Just going to tap that off. Actually, my skin's not dry yet. Actually, under here is. So I'm just going to tap this under where I've laid the contour, just because I find that I sit like this a lot. So I get a lot of makeup moving there. And then around my mouth, you see how well that takes away the shine. You don't want to look greasy, but we want to look glowy as. I love glow makeup. If you don't, again, wouldn't recommend this foundation or the blush for that matter. It's quite glowy, but if you like glow and you want to go to town with it, highly recommend. And I'm just tapping it under my under eyes. I'm not dragging it just because I don't want to move that concealer, and also again don't want to disturb the eyeshadow. The difference that makes, crazy girl. You can literally see it taking away the oil on your skin. That is crazy. Why do I keep saying crazy? I swear I repeat myself in every video. I need to find new describing words. Is that an adjective or a verb? No, a verb's a doing word. An adjective. Again, we're coming together more and more and more. Love it. I'm then going to take my hoola, swirl in that just to set the contour we use, and also just add a bit more warmth to the skin, because who doesn't love contour and bronzer? I certainly do. Do you know what I always find crazy? Some people literally wear just bronzer, no blush, but I love blush. and I can't imagine my life without blush. So how some people like literally don't wear blush, it's beyond me really. I couldn't do it myself. I'm also just gonna wipe off my nose ring because I don't want makeup all over it. Blend it down my neck because I've made myself a bit tanned. Blush, I'm going to use this little mini from I actually can't talk today. Benefit. This is the California blush. I'm just going to load my brush up with that and just tap it over where I've placed the Charlotte Tilbury. Really nice, also extra glow because it has got a shimmer in it. Just a bit of extra colour. Not that I look like I need it right now, but the more the merrier. And now, the final step. Lips. For my lip liner, I'm going to use Bobbi Brown in Cocoa Brown. No, is it called Cocoa Brown? No, just Cocoa. This is like a really like nude brown colour because I don't want to take away from the eyes, but I also want to have something on my lips. It's actually one of my go-to liners. I love it a lot. I'm slightly overdrawing, but really nothing crazy. These pencils just glide on. So easy to use and they blend so easily as well. And then my Revolution gloss. This is in Juicy Pout. I don't think it has a colour. Oh, watermelon it's called. It's clear, pretty much. Gonna add that on the top. I'm running out of this so bad. It's so nice, like a lip oil, and it smells insane. That is all for today's video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, please remember to smash the thumbs up button, subscribe, and I'll see you very soon with another video. Bye guys.